Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We got our D Reaper playmat, we got our tiny potato Black War Greymon, and we are continuing on with the right side of this box with another 4 packs of Sinister Order. I organize everything like I do in between videos, and I gotta say I'm not sure what left this box really has to give other than a alt art card and one of the foil cards, like the ones that are like common or uncommon, but they're actually the foil version, like the Digimon we got earlier. Other than that, there's not too much left that this box has to give. So I would really just like to complete some play sets of some of the stuff that we've got, which we should definitely do. Maybe get some extra stuff. And the alt art, I would like that to be of something that I would like to use. So something from the Atmon line would be really cool. We got Devimon, Belphimon, Wizardmon, Greymon, Balmon, Mirrormon, Flickmon, Akihiro, Unique Emblem Gravel Hearts, Kabemon, Minumon, starting us off, 6 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 6,000 DP. Can Digivolve from purple or green, is dual color green-purple. Can also Digivolve from any standard Atmon for a cost of 3. App fuse with Mirrormon, with Kabemon, or Kabemon, any 3 of those I should say, for a cost of 0. Has jamming and retaliation. Your turn once per turn. When this Digimon gets linked, if you have 1 or fewer tamers, you may play 1 tamer card with the Leviathan trait from your hand without paying the cost. Link for a cost of 2 to give plus 3,000 DP. And all turns, when any of your opponent's Digimon suspend by trashing one of this Digimon's link cards, draw 1 and gain 1 memory. Again, the only thing that I'd like to change about it is you would like to be able to play 1 tamer card with like the Atmon trait. Like that's the only thing that I'd really like to change, because I would like it to be a little more broad, because as is right now, like it's too small of a pool to really stop them from doing a lot. I understand it's supposed to stop the like a good and a bad deck from like fusing into one completely, but I would like to see that. And we got Puppetmon. He is an 11 play cost, no Digivolution cost, 11,000 DP. Hand main, if you don't have any Digimon other than Digimon with Dark Master in its text, you may play this card with the play cost reduced by 5. At turn end, delete the Digimon this effect played. On player when attacking, return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to the bottom of the deck. All turns, this Digimon can only Digivolve into a Pokemon. On deletion, if you have no green face-up security cards, place this Digimon face-up as the bottom security card. Security effect, if this card was face-up, you may play 1 level 5 or lower card with Dark Master in its text from your hand or trash without paying the cost. Okay, I was just rereading it because I wanted to see that it said you may play this card with the play cost reduced by 5. So if you needed to, you could totally hard play it for 11, and it sounds like it wouldn't be deleted at the end of the turn because it's all about reduction and then it would be deleted. Still, I don't think they're worth it. I mean, you play them out for 6 and then they get put to the security stack. And then you've got like, I think it's Spiral Island or a Pokemon to bring him back. But really it just seems a little too slow for me. And you gotta get some other Mons out there. I will say, just pointing this out, that they say other than Digimon with Dark Master in their text. Because it has that line, all of them are going to see each other as having Dark Master in their text. So you could play Puppetmon and Piedmon down and still use their effects. That is a thing that you could do. I just wanted to make that clear because it might be one of those things that you could miss because you're like, well, it doesn't say it anywhere in the text. No, it does because it's mentioning it. Second pack. We got God Grade Unleashed, Proganomon, Warpmon, Choo-Choo-Mon, Pagumon. And again, we've gotten way too many eggs. This is our like 20th egg. Spiral Mountain, Damemon, Deadly Axemon, Arukenimon, Dark Knightmon, Cupaimon, 3 play cost, 0 Digivolution cost, 1000 DP. Digivolve from a level 2 Appmon trait for a cost of 0. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 card with the Appmon trait and 1 card with the Leviathan trait among them to the hand, return the rest to the bottom of the deck. Link for a cost of 1 to give plus 2000 DP, and when attacking by trashing one of this Digimon's link cards, you may return 1 Appmon trait card from your trash to your hand. Again, this one, solid 3 in the deck. I mean, I don't think there's any way that they could have done it with like the search 3 to find an Appmon and one other. Like, I suppose they could have done it where it's add 1 card, like add 1 Digimon with the Appmon trait and 1 Tamer or option card with the Appmon trait to the hand. Like that, they could have probably done to make it a little more broadened, but still, this is a crazy good one. I think it's definitely worth a 4 off in a Leviathan deck. Might even get 4 off in a normal deck, but definitely 2 off in a normal Appmon deck. And we got Astamon. That card went flying. He is a 7 play cost, 4 Digivolution cost, 7000 DP. Can Digivolve from purple or green, is dual color green-purple. Digivolve from Psychmon for a cost of 5 or a level 4 with save in its text for a cost of 3. Fortitude. On play or when Digivolving, you may play 1 level play cost 4 or lower card with save in its text from under your Tamers without paying the cost. Inherited effect, Piercing. Again, I mean, do I think this should go in a Psychmon deck? Or like the Psychmon we got in this set to Quartzmon Ace? Probably not, because they both give the exact same effect. So you'd want to vary which Psychmon you're using to give it a different effect, because Psychmon also gives piercing. Other than that, like, yeah, I mean, it's an alright one. I mean, especially if you're not using it in its dedicated deck, like splashing in for piercing, not bad, but I think there's many more that could do it better. I think that's the main problem. All right, next pack. We got Zakutsimon, Demi-Devimon. Are we going to get Devimon next? This is going to change. Weatherdramon, Sunrizamon, Koromon, Landramon, Cupimon, Eugen, Agumon, Cometmon, Lilithmon. So no, so it's still, we always get Devimon and then Demi-Devimon. We haven't gone the other way around yet. She is an 11 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 11,000 DP. On player, when Digivolving until your opponent turn ends, give one of their Digimon or Tamers, end of your turn, delete one of your Digimon. All turns, once per turn, when any of your opponent's Digimon are played or deleted, by trashing any 2 of the Digimon's Digivolution cards, you can play 1 level 4 or lower purple Digimon card from your trash without paying the cost. Digicross -2, 2 Digimon with the Bagra Army trait. When this card would be played, you may place specified cards from your hand/battle area under it, each one reducing the play cost. I read that out just because I wanted to remind myself of like how many this could have underneath it, because like you can only put 2 extra cards underneath it if you're hard playing it from 11. You can't do it if you're Digivolving. So like that would be one where I'd be like, I'm not as concerned about getting cards out from underneath it, because like if you could Digivolve and Digicross at the same time, that would give some extra stuff underneath it, which would make me want to get some effects from underneath it off, because I'd be like, there's probably a lot, there's probably a dupe in there, we could get rid of it. But I'm still not a fan of, because this is like a Maka Digiburst, and that didn't work well. So I'm going to give this one a pass. And we've got Metal Seadramon. All right. I am glad to pick her up, though, because I think we only have 3 copies of her, so now we've got 4, which is a full playset. Same thing with the Metal Seadramon and the Puppetmon, because I feel like we don't have full playsets of those yet. Metal Seadramon is 11 play cost, no Digivolution cost, 11,000 DP. Handbane, if you don't have any Digimon other than Digimon with Dark Master in their text, you may play this card with the cost reduced by 5. At turn's end, delete the Digimon this effect played. On player, when attacking, one of your opponent's Digimon and one of their tamers can't suspend until their turn ends. All turns, this Digimon can only Digivolve into a Pokemon. On deletion, if you have no face-up blue security cards, place this Digimon face-up as the bottom security card. Security effect. If this card was face-up, you may play one level 5 or lower card with Dark Master in its text from your hand or trash without paying the cost. So, I mean, I'm not a fan of these. It might be because that this set doesn't have any level 5 or lower, so you're having to mix them in with other ones, which, if you're not aware of which ones they are, you're kind of like, alright. So we're only seeing like the top areas, so maybe this is very good, but I would have to go back and take a look at those older cards. And we got last pack this video. Let's see what we can get. Again, I think this one's going to be a slower video because there's only like 2 real hits left in this box, I think. We got Balmon, Belphemon Sleep Mode, Wizardmon, Flickmon, Greymon, Mirrormon, Tumblemon, Psychmon, which again, he's got the piercing, which is why I don't like it with the Astamon, Paradise Lost, Mummymon, Blastmon. We got, I think, 3 of him in the last box, and this is our first one now. 13 play cost, 5 Digivolution cost, 13,000 DP. Can Digivolve from purple or black, is dual color black-purple. Collision Fragment, 3 blocker on player when Digivolving until your opponent turn ends. Give one of their Digimon, start of your main phase, this Digimon attacks. All turns, once per turn. When Digimon attack, by trashing any 2 of this Digimon's Digivolution cards, this Digimon gets security attack +1 and plus 3,000 DP until your turn ends. Digicross -2, 3 Digimon cards with Bagra Army trait. So again, the way that this one's supposed to work is that you play it out, you make one of their Digimon, like they have to attack, and then when that one attacks, you take 2 cards out from underneath this one to give it security attack +1 and plus 3,000 DP. So it goes from a 13 to a 16, and it's already got blocker, so you block with it. That one hopefully gets deleted, and then on the following turn, this guy can swing in for 2 security instead of just 1. He does have collision though, so they will get to block, so that doesn't seem as good, but it's a thing that can happen. And we got Machinedramon. Very cool. Another one that we got a lot of in the first box, I feel. We're only seeing it just now. 11 play cost, no Digivolution cost, 11,000 DP. Hand main. If you don't have any Digimon other than Digimon with Dark Master in their text, you may play this card with the play cost reduced by 5. At turn's end, delete the Digimon this effect played. On player, when attacking, Digivolve to one of your opponent's Digimon. All turns, this Digimon can only Digivolve into a Pokemon. On deletion, if you have no black face-up security cards, place this Digimon face-up as a bottom security card. Security effect, if this card was face-up, you may play 1 level 5 or lower card with Dark Master in its text from your hand or trash without paying the cost. This one I feel like is the strongest Dark Master that we have seen. Like, I kind of forgot what Piedmon does in between boxes, but like between Metal Seedramon or Puppetmon, like they don't do anything really when they get on the field. This guy, however, they Digivolve to 2 of your opponent's Digimon. That means if they've got a level 6, it's going back down to a level 4. That's going to slow them down quite a bit, especially if you got some blockers on the field. I definitely feel like this is probably the best one out of the 4. That said, you can't just run this one only because only one of them are going to go to the security stack and the other 3 will go to the trash. So you kind of need to run all of them, which is unfortunate. I will say, like, real quick, like, I did think of a reason why you would only play 1 copy of a card, and that is if that card is, like, restricted or something like that. That is the only other reason that I think that I would play a single copy if it was limited to 1 card per deck, because that's good enough, like, to run it. But anyways, that's the video. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think that Machinedramon is the best Dark Master in this set? Leave it in the comments down below. I'd love to hear it. If you enjoyed the video, give it a good old thumbs up, hit that like button. If you haven't, please do subscribe. I really do appreciate it. It helps the channel grow. The algorithm loves it. Don't forget to hit the bell icon because we upload videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And as always, until then, I will see you next time.